I can tell you that the Dreo macro is going to be very, very worthy competition to some of the leaders in the space. And I think Dreo's advantage is that they make some of the best tower fans in the business. They're quiet, they're energy efficient, and they work really well. That on plus, they are now coming with a new type of display, and they've added some sensors with a digital readout that was only really shown on the Shark. Is the new display going to be like the Clean IQ from Shark? Is the Wi-Fi app going to be like the VSync app from the Levoit 400S? Well, that's the question. Let's look at it and let's show you. One of the key reasons the Dreo is so quiet is because it uses Turbo Pure technology, which is something that they brought from their fans, their tower fans. And that means this is going to run very energy efficient and very quiet. It uses a brushless motor, so there is even less noise. But no matter how modern an air purifier is, well, it's limited by its main component, the air filter. So the Dreo air filter is very easy to use and it's very large. And if you compare it, that's the sensor on our Dreo just indicating that we're taking it out. You can see how big this is relative to the overall unit. It's not a 360-degree design because the front doesn't have any openings. So those filters are very important. 99.9% of all the action inside of your machine will happen in the filter, not in this unit. So you can have the quietest, the most modern air purifier, but if you don't have a good filter or your filter's old, it's not going to be doing its job. The CADR score here is going to be 298, and 298 is really optimal because that's suddenly in the Honeywell category. That means this has a higher CADR score, all things being equal, than the Levoit as well as the Coways AP1512. So let's turn it on. Now that I have it on, you notice that there is a colored light here. There's going to be 4 different colors that this air purifier is going to indicate to you what the air quality is. There's also, like the Clean IQ from Shark, there is a mode for your information. So if I click info, and this is your info, your menu display, it's going to give you a readout of your 2.5 micron size particle. Right now we're getting a reading of 21. That's pretty good. If I press info again, here it's going to give me a clean air score according to Dreo of 84%. This means 84% clean, so that means the auto mode is going to be continuously running until this gets higher. And that's why 84%, this is the color that it signifies. It signifies that it's still good. 3 fan speeds as well as a turbo mode. So turbo mode is going to be utilizing and pushing out all the air it can. You can also use this with Alexa or Google Assistant as you wish, because this is now going to be something that you could turn on. And hopefully in the near future soon, because the new Echo Dots, the 5th generation, are coming with temperature sensors, as the temperature goes up, it might sync with your Dreo and notify your Dreo to turn itself automatically on. Even though this is on its max speed, it is still very, very quiet. And that's something that I find is Dreo's best feature, actually. This is really their best feature, is that their unit is so quiet relative to its peers. So if you open up the Dreo app, it's going to make it very easy to pair with your phone. So all you got to do is press plus, and then it's going to say, do you want to add the device? Yes, I want to add in the macro max. So we're going to hold this Wi-Fi button for 5 seconds. They even put a timer there so you know. So that means that I'm on Wi-Fi mode. They even have a little button there. It's going to ask me to pick. It can only do 2.4 gigahertz spectrum. It's going to give you a readout right here of your settings. So these are your settings. It's going to say air quality is good, 87% clean air, filter life is 100. You can adjust all of these. Auto, turbo, sleep here. You can adjust your fan speed. So if I increase my fan speed, I have 18 levels built into this setting. So you can do more adjustments on the manual mode in the digital menu on your phone. You also have your timer. You could turn on and off the light. So the lights are all going to be off, and you could turn that off on your phone. But the good thing about the light is that even if you don't do that, it's going to have a feature for light detection. So here I'm just turning on and off the light. So you can turn it on and off. You can turn on panel sound. So panel sound means if I press something, it's going to make a beep. We're going to turn that off. And it comes with something called light detection. So display adapts automatically based on the ambient lighting conditions. So if you go to sleep, it will automatically turn the lights off. It has child lock, display info, and auto mode settings. When auto mode is turned on, device will automatically operate at standard levels. So you can do soft, so smoothly adjust fan speeds to purify the air, or automatically. So let's just do it on soft. So then if it wants to adjust it, it's going to make a more soft noise. So as you hear, it's very soft. This is the Shark HP201 with the CleanSense IQ. This is the Levoit 400S, and back to our Dreo. Now, the Levoit is great because it has this 360-degree air filter. The Shark is now coming with the CleanSense IQ. So this is going to give you a readout for 1 micron, which is going to be your allergens and viruses, 2.5, which is your smoke and bacteria, and 10, which is going to be your dust, pollen, and mold. So this is the filter on a Shark. This is a filter on a Levoit. And here is the filter from our Dreo. So you notice some important characteristics or differences between the three. This will have more of a PET filter for the pre-filter, and inside you have it's not going to come with the pellets, but it's going to be coming with kind of like a carbon sheet, and you have that 1-inch HEPA filter. The Levoit filter is going to look like this. It is smaller than the Shark. It is smaller than the Dreo, by the way. Inside you'll have the pellet form of the carbon filters and a 1-inch HEPA filter with a screen here so you can clean and move any large particles like pet hair or human hair. And the Dreo is going to be just about the same weight as the Levoit, and the Shark is going to be a little bit heavier. It's using the pellet form. It also comes with a black wired mesh so you can see those particles, and it comes with a 1-inch HEPA filter. How do you decide between each air purifier? Well, let's just start with the ones on the table. All of them are going to be really good. They're all going to be similar power. I think the Dreo is the quietest of the bunch, but the Shark CleanSense IQ is going to have the most information in terms of, well, what's in the air. It has a 10, 2.5, and a 1 micron size. The 400S and the Dreo both will come with 2.5 size micron indicators, and the Dreo will have it on its menu bar. The easiest ones to find a replacement filter for is going to be on the Levoit 400S and the Dreo. The Dreo is going to be reasonably priced. Their filters at about 50 bucks. The filters on your Levoit 400S are about 50 bucks. How else do you decide? Well, what do they look like? How do they look like in your room? Because that's an important criteria. If you don't like what it looks like in your room, it might not be the right one for you, because you might see it as furniture or something that to hide than to place in the center. Because an air purifier to work, you want to be in the general vicinity of it. All of these, they have about 250 to 300 CADR. So they all are going to be moving a good amount of air in a medium to large size room up to about 460 square feet, depending on the room, if you want to refresh the air every 12 minutes. Well, the Levoit is going to be the Wi-Fi, and they're really known for their build quality and affordable air filters. The Shark HP201 is known for its CleanSense IQ. In my opinion, the Dreo is more modern. 1, it's newer. 2, it has a more advanced display. 3, even though the CleanSense from Shark is absolutely great, this one has the Wi-Fi, and it has the sensor, and it's going to be very quiet. So to be honest, the only competition I believe to the Dreo is from the Levoit 400S. But I would recommend the Dreo because it is a really good balance between functionality, technicality, and modern design. So take that to the bank. It works well, it sounds good, I breathe better at night, and I suffer from really bad allergies. So thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to hit that subscribe and like button if you haven't done it already. Thanks for watching. This is David with the French Glow, signing off. Bye, bye, bye.